I finally finished binging Cobra Kai Season 5 today, so let's talk about it. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers says, so click that like button and come back later. So this is probably the most mature season yet. My favorite character of this season has to be Robbie. I freaking love this dude's character development. I'm so happy for him, he's really turned his life around. I like how he finally saw the error of his ways and is deciding to change what he did in the past so he can have a better relationship with his father now. I also absolutely love how he and Miguel finally put an end to their rivalry. This season definitely seems to have that they don't have that many misunderstandings in what they would in the past, and I am loving that. As you guys know, that was one of the major problems I had with this show, and I am so glad that they finally managed to resolve so many problems in the past seasons. It's like these kids are actually growing up and throwing away any kind of silly misunderstandings they've had in the past. Hell, even the adults are starting to finally grow up in this season. Daniel and Johnny finally put aside their rivalry once and for all in this season, and it is so satisfying to finally see them do this. I mentioned before in the previous season it's really getting old at this point, and I'm glad that the creators were starting to see that too, because I feel like if they were in a room together like, hey, I feel like this is starting to get old a bit, let's stop this and just have the two get along and figure out that they have a common goal with one another. I have 3 favorite moments in this season. My first favorite moment is seeing Robbie and Miguel finally get along with one another and starting to treat each other like actual brothers. It is so wholesome to see these two actually talk to each other like real brothers, especially since they might become stepbrothers in the next season. My second favorite moment is seeing the 3 original main villains of the 3 Karate Kid movies team up to take down Silver. This is a scene I did not know I needed until now. There's just something so cool seeing all your favorite ex-villains teaming up with one another. It's like the Sinister Six with Spider-Man. There's just something so cool seeing all those villains team up with one another to try to unalive Spider-Man. There's probably a better metaphor for that situation, but either way, it's still awesome to see this. Seeing the bully, the assassin, and Karate's original bad boy all team up with one another is just so cool to see, people. And my final favorite moment is when Daniel takes down Silver. This scene was so cool to watch. It felt like an actual Karate Kid movie for a minute. Hearing that music and having Daniel finish off Silver with a crane kick was just so fantastic to see. It's definitely a great way to end off Silver's character. I also like how even Kyler found the cheating at the tournament even messed up. Though I do go back to hating him again when he tells the cops that he's the one who got everybody out of Cobra Kai. I give this season a 9.6 out of 10, give me an A+. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to those comments, tell me what you thought of the 5th season of Cobra Kai, share this video with all your friends, and click that link and follow me to keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya!